There have been numerous times in my life when I have filled out a job resume in hopes of being hired by an employer. And when I do this, I word things in just a certain way. I cite accomplishments, and I give the types of references that are designed to impress. So it's not that I have lied, but I certainly haven't been quick to volunteer my deficiencies. I think if I'm honest, that's because part of me at times feels ordinary. And at face value, I might not measure up on my own. And I know at times in life when I have felt like this, I have often tried to draw upon a power of my own in order to make things happen. If you are anything like me, the particular role of the Holy Spirit we're focusing on today is so needed, and that is empowerment. Not the type of power that comes from embellishing our own strengths, but the type of power that resides within us when we come to the end of our own resources. The book of Acts, chapter 1, verse 8, Jesus says that you will receive power from the Holy Spirit, and you will be my witnesses in Jerusalem, Judea, Samaria, and the uttermost parts of the earth. So much of what we see in the book of Acts is ordinary people exhibiting extraordinary power. That's why the people are so surprised when ordinary people like Peter and John then exemplify such an empowerment. That word witnesses in Acts 1:8 literally comes from the word where we get martyr from, which means to lose one's life for their faith. So there's a sense then that we experience this empowerment when we come to the end of our own comforts, resources, and self-preservation in order to immerse ourselves in Jesus's mission. I'm standing here in the Fremont Kids area. And the reason is I believe children in so many ways represent what we must become like in order to truly experience and embody that empowerment. Right? A child is trusting, they are dependent, and within their own resources, they exhibit little strength. But this is exactly what Jesus says we must become like. What is an aspect currently of your faith that you are in need of empowerment in? Is it to be a witness for Jesus? Is it a relationship? Is it a job that you feel buried in? Let us no longer try to access this power within our own resources, but instead let us become like dependent, trusting little children who have come to the end of their own resources. And when we do, I believe that our lives will begin to reflect a type of empowerment that they previously hadn't. So I want to leave you with this question. What is an aspect of Jesus's mission that you can immerse yourself in which you will need empowerment in order to carry that out?